Hello and welcome to 9 Inch Charge. Today I want to talk you through my top 3 releases for Warhammer Age of Sigmar for 2021. Now I'm sure we'll all have our top picks, so be sure to share yours with me in the comments below. There's been so much awesome stuff to choose from, but these are mine. Just before we start, be sure to check the link below, be sure to check out our charity raffle. Tickets are available all the way up to and including the 24th of December. Tickets cost £5. All proceeds go to help children this Christmas with a locked-in diagnosis. Prizes are shipped internationally, and every single donation really makes a massive difference to those children this Christmas. Okay, at number 3, we've got the Vindins. Now, I was absolutely super hyped for these because I love the Order of Azure. I'd been listening to Callus and Toll when these came out, and I was just absolutely ready for Witch Hunters to come back to the Mortal Realms. And these models do not disappoint whatsoever. And now Black Library have announced a novel centered around them, so it just doesn't get any better. But it's great that they're here to stay. I think that the thing that drew me to them, firstly, was I'm a Cities player, and it was great to get to Cities release. Secondly, it's an aesthetic that I've loved for a long time, and I was quite disappointed when the old Witch Hunter model disappeared from the world. And actually, it's something that in the Cities of Sigmar just really fits with the lore. You know, there are cultists and there are undead and there are these things trying to creep in and chaotic powers trying to infiltrate the cities. And we need Witch Hunters in these cities to keep the taint at bay and keep them pure for Sigmar. And then it turned out that especially Duralia Vindins is actually really great in the game. So I got these guys, I was really happy with them, I've painted them up, and Duralia is a semi-regular feature in my Cities army. I really love taking her and shooting off some wizards or ender spells and things like that. So they're number 3 on my list, loads of reasons why I love them. My next choice coming in at number 2 is the Crimson Court Warband for Warhammer Underworlds. 4 of the best vampire models I have ever seen, all packaged together in one warband. And actually, to be honest, I could have chosen any of the undead releases this year, from Cursed City to Soulblight Gravelords. It's all just been absolutely phenomenal and so characterful and so interesting and unique and just about a million times better than anything I could have expected. I think the zombies are a very close second for my second choice as well. And what was really cool about this was there's a lot of things happening in Age of Sigmar that move away from your traditional fantasy tropes into something more fantastical. But this just proves that Games Workshop, when they do something, they just do it right. And even when they go right back to the basics, and you know, vampires are being done by everyone. There's all sorts of miniature companies out there that do these kinds of models. But it just goes to show that they really are the best miniatures company in the world. And when they set their minds to do something, they just come out and blow it out of the water and produce the best miniatures going. So they're my choice for second. And my first choice was Lord Croak for all kinds of different reasons. I've had a soft spot for Seraphon for a long time. I used to have a Lizardman army back in Warhammer Fantasy Battles, and I think that their lore for Warhammer Age of Sigmar is some of the best lore for any race out there. I mean, who doesn't love birthing pools in space and all this kinds of stuff? Just really great star lizards. And Croak is a hero that has survived. Well, maybe survived is the wrong term. Croak is a character who has endured since almost the beginning of the old world and its creation, all the way through now to Warhammer Age of Sigmar. His spirit and his essence are still so important to the mortal realms, even though he's dead. And actually, for a model that is portraying someone who is just basically mummified remains, it carries so much motion. I mean, this gyroscope thing that's around him, it's so cleverly done and so cleverly sculpted. You would hardly think that actually these components are touching. You would think that they're all just freestanding. And it's like you can just see it whirling and pulsing as he goes across the battlefield. It's just such a clever model. And this paint job with the shadows really does that justice and really makes you think that it is moving across and there's light coming down like through dappled forests and things like that. And the vines are so clever. It just absolutely blew me away. And I know I say this all the time, but when a new model comes out, something like this, it just takes it up to another level yet again. So because it's a character that I love, for the motion that the model shows, for how clever and ingenious it is, for the paint job that the Heavy Metal team have done, for all those different kinds of reasons, and for what a badass Croak is just in the game in general, he's my top pick. But of course, there's all kinds of different models to choose from. Let me know in the comments what your pick is for top model of 2021. Be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you'd like to see more like this in the future. This has been 9 Inch Charge, and I will catch you next time.